Rebounding can help them.
Kawhi Leonard with the step back mid-range rattles out. Ingles another three ball on the way. This one's short. Gobert with the rebound and lays it home.
The offensive window twice now.
Gobert in drop coverage there. They switch back. Jackson being guarded by Mitchell. And now O'Neal on Jackson. Shot clock down to 6. Cross court to Morris. One more to George, and he slams it home.
On rotation, Rudy Gobert had to go challenge. That opens up the drive.
And we got an offensive foul called against this, but I don't know. Under 8 minutes to go in the first.
Going to be a long night.
Beverly rotates to him. Ingles misfiring, and here comes Paul George. They can get one last shot and run it all the way down. Guarded by Oni. They clear out the side for Paul George, but Gobert loads up on that side of the floor. Beverly with a nice ball fake. Gets it to go off glass. Gobert launching it. 32 in the second half in that one. Paul George meandering through the paint. Tough shot, didn't go. And Jordan Clarkson, after being called for that flagrant one, knocks down the jumper at the other end, and a frown etched across the countenance of Paul George, upset that he didn't get a call on that. Into the paint, George again, missing again. Couldn't get the...
In that off arm, no call. And the Jazz...
in the game so far. A high score for the Jazz, and they turn it over. You know, years ago, Doc Rivers saying at the time it was one of the toughest cuts that he ever had to make. And then was subsequently claimed by the Jazz and made himself a home in Utah.
Screen. Rudy is in drop because he wants to stay near the paint. And Paul George says, all right, Zubac, who has set a couple of absolutely fabulous screens tonight, opens up.
Great effort on that sequence. What offensive players can do with that ball. Like Kawhi Leonard here. Smoked the layup, got right to the basket, and missed it. Wow. Mitchell looking for his first field goal. Got it.
Wow.
Was expected.
The whole time. I think he threw it up in the hopes that it went in.
And Donovan Mitchell on the board, 1 of 4. Jackson stuck on automatic. Reggie Jackson with his 4th three-pointer on 4 attempts. Shot at this thing, and it's working out here in the postseason for Reggie Jackson. Mitchell launching from deep, connects his first three-pointer of the night. 6. Jackson, little side pick and roll with Kawhi Leonard. Clarkson switches on to Leonard. They go to the mismatch. Good help by Favors. They double team Kawhi. Man at the rim. This time he gets it to fall.
Yeah.
Good defense by Man at this end. All over Clarkson. Mitchell, another 3 on the way. Got it. Butter. Scored the last 8 in a row. Kawhi does it at the defensive end as well. A high-scoring game. He did so many different things. George inside against Gobert. Jackson has been perfect from downtown until now. That's his first miss from deep. Leonard. Bogdanovich has played good defense against him in the series so far. And he knocks down the 5th.
Seen him be more aggressive on the perimeter, but get to that early mid-range.
Mitchell kicks it out to Bogdanovich, no good. And Batum with the rebound. 3, got it! Paul George having himself a night so far with 17.
Well, he's faced the scrutiny. He's heard the whispers.
The lead is 13 for the Clippers. Morris up on Mitchell. Now a late double team coming from Los Angeles. We've seen this. Good hands by Batum on the pass.
He has not shot it efficiently until tonight. He's
with 16 points, all coming in the second quarter.
Point at which in that last game, remember he seemed to hurt his right foot.
Yeah. Turned his ankle a little bit. Well, there was a stretch this year where Bogdanovich was really prominent offensively because they were without Mitchell and Michael Conley. And during that stretch of about 8 games, he averaged over 20 points per game. And there was a huge game against Denver where he got the basketball at the offensive end. Knocks down the second free throw. 13-point game, Jackson in a rush. It'll count. Got it. Boy, that looked a little bit too easy. The team that's ranked in the top 5 defensively, the Jazz. Paul George with 20 first-half points and finding his range and touch from deep. Donovan Mitchell, meanwhile, with a strong second quarter. He had 16 in the period, often against double teams like that from Jackson and Leonard. The Oculus halftime coming up on the other side of this. Them change shots. Gobert complaining that he got elbowed on the push-up.
Step number 3, he goes right where he should. Get to the post and make him guard you down there. Attention to all the little things, right? You know, okay, Royce has got 3. Let me put you against my post game.
That day, that tells you something about his determination. Leonard going to work against O'Neal, drives it at him with 3 fouls. Jackson over to Batum. Nice show and go by Batum, but he turns it over O'Neal. Good defense. They got a 2-on-1. Bogdanovic runs to the 3-point line. Comes up short, but Gobert.
What they hope to do right there.
Leonard on the drive and kick to Batum. He touches the pin and good. Morris Sr. Nice pull-up over Gobert inside. Foul. 15-point lead. Leonard all the way to the cup.
Well, you said it out of the games. You did not think points, 7 boards, and 3 assists, and playing exceptional defense. And there's the 1-2-2 zone, and Royce makes.
That's what Quinn Snyder was telling us in our pregame meeting with him. Kawhi Leonard. Boom. Jackson launching the 3. Reggie Jackson has made so many times.
Last couple of possessions showing a little zone.
Yeah. Bogdanovic cross court to Clarkson, goes quickly with it. O'Neal catch and shoot 3. Yes. We're finished up there. Went undrafted out of Baylor. And played overseas in 3 different countries. Paul George. Shot clock down to 5. George, a tough contested 3. Oh! Second foul worked during his shoulder injury. Wow. To fix that shot. What a shot that was. George stops behind the 3-point line and knocks down another one.
George, there you go. The elite breaks.
Wow.
Hello.
They got a 3-on-2. Man, side pocket 3. Kennard got it. A little over 9 minutes to go in the final quarter. And gets it over to O'Neal for 3. And O'Neal knocks down George with a crossover. Inside, off glass.
Mark Jones.
First time he's had 30 in a while.
Self-proclaimed playoff P. Look at him pursue the body to make sure. The big story on .com today by Kevin Pelton about Ty Lue's rotations. Wonder if this is sort of a look the Jazz will face.
Evan Mitchell elevating inside, tipped up and in, but they're going to wave it off.
Yeah,
still in the cylinder.
Derek Favors, I think, tried to get his hand back.
Yep. I'll tell you what.
It's the third one that would have gone. Yeah. Well, actually, that may have come off. But again, Donovan Mitchell shooting those tough shots as his dynamic athlete.
And he's limping towards the tunnel right now as the clip.
But he also had that moment where he sort of tweaked his ankle between the lines. That'll be the type of injury I think that sort of sticks with you.
15-point lead. Kawhi over to Batum.
What do you do here? Is he pleading with Quinn to let him go back in?
Having a deep conversation there on the sidelines while Leonard tries to
push Donovan back down the bench.
Lead is 18. Clarkson takes out his do-it-yourself kit, kicks it to Bogdanovic, and he left it short. Leonard. Cross court for Batum, a catch and shoot 3. Butter.
Boy, the Clippers, 18 made threes on 33 shots. I said in the first quarter, though they were down 0-2, they had actually.
Gets to the free throw line, staring down Rudy Gobert, going to pull it out, and Royce O'Neal helping out. Quick crossover. Oh, big body. Big. Nobody has ever come back from a 3-0 deficit. Leonard with the pull-up. Got it.
That's exactly right. I love to see Mike Conley, though.
Folks, believe me, he just hasn't told his face yet.
That's just the way my man works.
I'm a fun guy.
Riverside, California.
But he's doing some big things that he has working right now.
You know, but Ty Lue, you know, he too, like his stars, is sort of low key.
Right. 17 seconds to go. This one will go in the win column for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's cooked, glazed, and sliced. They come back again. Carroll runs out the clock, and that's it. Donovan Mitchell leaving with ice wrapped on that tender right foot ankle area. Kawhi Leonard with a strong second half. He finished up with 34 points, 12 rebounds, and 5 assists. Paul George helping him out in a big way, responding again in a pivotal game 3. Last time he had 20.